Hello my planner pals and welcome back, and if you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. Today we've got something a little bit different. I'm doing a collaboration with Rini from the Enchanted planner. I will link her channel below and in the cards here if I can. And we decided that we would do a collab because over the past 3 months of us being BFFs, we've been discussing a lot of things that we love about Happy Planner, but also a lot of things that we don't love about Happy Planner. And I'm loath to use the word hate because I reserve that word for only a few things in my life. And yeah, just things that I love and things that I dislike quite a lot. Let's just say that. So I was always told that if you're going to give feedback, that you should give positive feedback for everyone that you give negative. So we're going to discuss 10 things that I love about Happy Planner, and then 10 things that I don't love about Happy Planner. So in no real order, we're going to start off with number 1, and that is that I love the different layouts that Happy Planner gives you. So I love the fact that I can have a vertical, just like this with the boxes. I love that because this works for some things for me, but then for other things, I love the dashboard. But they also have journals, they have notebooks, they have guided journals, they have the wellness. There's just a lot of variety. And the thing is, sometimes this dashboard works for specific things. And then if I get into a planner rut, I can then switch and do a vertical. And you've seen me do that because I changed my wellness planner from a wellness layout with the 4 horizontal sections, and I changed it to a vertical because if something's not working, sometimes it's simply the layout that you're using. You're just tired, you just need to switch things up. So that's one of the things I love about Happy Planner, is that I can just switch things up really easily if I get stuck in a rut, and I like having the different layouts available to use for different things. And I love the fact that they're interchangeable because for just 1 week, I can decide that this is not the spread that I want to do. I can take those out and put a different one in just for 1 week. All right, so that's the first thing that I would say. So the second thing that I love about Happy Planner, and this really isn't necessarily about Happy Planner per se, but I just love the discbound system. I can't tell you how much I love this. So I've been using discbound for a while, but I've only been using the Happy Planner planners, the planners themselves, for 7 months. I've only started this year. Previously, I've used Arc, I've used Tool. I was trying to think of the name. I've used Tool, I've used other discs, and I gotta say, I do like the discs and the sizes that are in Happy Planner. I like the different sizes of discs, and I like the different sizes of the planners. So yes, I like having the different ability to do the little mini. I can still do I like the kind of A5 half letter sheet ones. I like the classic, I like the big, but I like them for different reasons. So I like the fact that they can change as my life changes. So specific to Happy Planner, I think, is that I love the discs, the fact that there's so many different colors of discs, from metals in different colors to the plastic, the different sizes, the different shades. You can change out your covers, you can change out the dividers, and you've got a completely different planner. So even if you're getting bored of using the same layout, just changing the planner covers, the discs, the dividers, just changes and makes it feel like a new planner, even though it actually isn't. And I think that leads me to my next one, which I think that the Happy Planner specifically encourages kind of individuality and creativity in your planner, not just in the fact that, one, the covers are reversible, because I didn't like the fact that this one had the 2021-2022 on it, because I got this in the sale. So all I had to do to use that was either cover that up or just do what I did here and I just reverse the cover. I love the fact that the covers are reversible, and this doesn't bother me at all because plan a happy life, that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I love that you can mix and match from different planners and reuse the covers, the dividers, and the discs. It's all your own creative thing. So I recently bought like 4 or 5 planners like this just for the covers, the discs, and the dividers, so that I can switch up what I'm doing and just have a little bit more individuality and creativity in my planner, so that I know when I open my planner that this isn't the one that goes with this divider. Like, those are not the same thing. Those are not in the same kind of pre-bought planner. I've intermixed things and made them my own. So it just allows you a little bit more creativity. So as I said, I didn't really use the Happy Planner planners because I was using Tool, Arc, and the other kind of stationary disc-bound systems, but I was using the Happy Planner stickers. And the one thing that I love about the Happy Planner stickers is the fact that they were, I think, the first people that took stickers from like the sheets. Do you remember back in the day of scrapbooking, we used to have these big sheets of stickers? And they still do them, but they were big sheets and they were bloody hard to store. Like, you know, you had like loose sheets everywhere. And I think putting them in a book like they have is just, I mean, I would rather have that than individual sheets of stickers all over the place. So I like the fact that they have sticker books. I don't necessarily like the design of them. I would like them to flip this way, but that's just me. I like the fact that they took like 30 sheets of stickers and then just sandwiched them into a book, because I think they were the first people to do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. But yeah, that just seems like a way better system of having a book. But then on the flip side, sometimes I only want one page. So it's a double-edged sword. But leading on to one of my next things is that I love the fact that they do these. These are the Color Story sticker books. These are my favorite books. I generally always buy Color Stories because I get 4 or 5 pages of the releases in that season, that release of all of those releases. And here's the thing. When this book came out, I love Monstera, I love palm trees, I love the tropical vibe, but I didn't want a whole book of it. Well, now I have 5 pages, 4 or 5 pages, 5 of that book without having to buy the whole thing. Now I have some seasonal stuff in this without having to buy the whole seasonal book. I just have a few little bits from each season. I just have a few little bits of the travel book. I have a few things for celebrations and birthdays. So it just allows you a few little things of each of the books. These are like, if you're new to planning, these are the ones that I recommend that you get. Get the Color Story book. They just give you a little bit of most of the books that release, and you can then decide if you wanted to buy the whole book or whether you're just done with the 4 pages and you're good. So yeah, Happy Planner did a solid with these. I love these. All right, one of the other things that I love about Happy Planner is the sheer amount of variety. And you only have to look at, I don't know what we're at now, like a gajillion books that they've done. What are we at now? A gajillion sticker books? I don't know. But there's so much variety that there's something for everyone. Like seriously, whether you're a decorative planner or whether you're a purely functional planner, there is something for everybody. So if you're a floral person, then you have florals. You know, there's a lot of floral books. If you're a seasonal planner, there's seasonal books. If you like Disney, there's tons of Disney books and cute books. There's also like very functional productivity books. There's faith. There are bright and colorful. There's soft and muted. There's so much variety that you're usually bound to find something that you love in each release. I don't think I've ever seen a release where I've not liked at least one sticker book that I'm like, yeah, I want to buy that one. So I love the sheer variety that is in the sticker books. There's truly something for everybody, whether you're decorative, functional, or somewhere in between. So one of the other things that I love about Happy Planner, and it's a learned love, I will admit that, it's a learned love, is that sometimes you come across stickers in here and you're like, those are a little bit, I'm going to use the word odd. You know, you'll find something that maybe isn't to your tastes, or, you know, you'll find something that just looks a little bit strange for you. And I like that it makes my brain tick, and I have to learn how to use it in a way that is to my taste, because there'll sometimes be a little bit of a weirdness in the book, and I'm like, you know, that is not my taste. That you know, that's just not, so example, that's just not my taste. How can I use that sticker on a spread in a way that I'm not wasting it, right? And I have a series of flip throughs of these. I will link it here, where I take a sticker book and just show you some ideas on how to use that sticker book. This one is coming up soon. So yeah, I like that they sometimes challenge me creatively in a way to use stickers that I perhaps wouldn't initially have thought of. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, sometimes they give me a little bit of creative juice. I want to say creative juice. All right, the next thing that I love about Happy Planner, and this is going to be one of those that is a little bit weird. I love these. So these are the sticker guides. There are, I think, 4 different sets. Yes, there's 4 different sets, and they do come in different sizes. These are the classics, but they do come in the big, I think, and the mini. But the classic tend to do me for all of those. So I hope you can see here, this has got the dashboard layout on it. And then there's one for the other side, and they just allow you to stick the stickers down on here without sticking them onto your paper. You're not committed to putting things down on paper. And I prefer these to the wax paper purely because it's one and done. One and done. And I've got the layout of where I think things are going to go, and I've got one for each. I've got the dashboard, I've got the vertical, I've got the monthly, and then I've got one with nothing on completely. And I will say these also come in handy for stickers that you want to put back in your sticker book, but then they won't stick to the lining of the sticker book. So yes, I will usually leave them on here and then put them back into a sticker book of some shape and fashion. They're just a nice holding thing. But I love these suckers. I got them on sale, and I use them quite a lot. All right, so the final thing that I'm going to have as my things that I love about Happy Planner is you guys. It's the community. It's the community that Happy Planner has built. And I think, yes, there's a planning community outside of Happy Planner, like, you know, for the Discbound, the bullet journal, all of that. But the Happy Planner community, there's Facebook groups, there's Instagram tags, like all of the YouTube videos, the planner community, you know, it just, yeah, I love you guys. I just, you know, I wouldn't have found my BFF. So yeah, so I guess that's the main thing that I love about Happy Planner is the community. I've got to tell you, by far, the Happy Planner community is the best thing that it's just the best. Just, yeah, I love you guys. All right, so on to the 10 things that I dislike about Happy Planner. So again, these are just my 10 things, and they're not really meant to be any kind of bashing Happy Planner. They're just things that really drive me kind of crazy with frustration over things that they do in their planner books, in their planners, and just things that I find really annoying. So hopefully you get some kind of fun or kick out of this, or you'll agree with me or you'll disagree with me, whatever, right? This is just meant to be some fun. And the first one is this. It's the wellness layout. Now, I've done a whole video about this, so I won't bang on about it, but I will link that here. So this is the one layout that Happy Planner does that I've tried. I tried and tried and tried. I just do not like it. So yes, this is one of the things. This could be made so much better. So much better, but I've broken up with this and video here as to why. But that's one of the things that I dislike. All right. The second thing that I dislike about Happy Planner is foil. Why do they have to put foil on everything? Because look at this. I can barely read it in person, and I know that you can't read it here. So I have to even be in the right light to read it here. So why can't they just put it on white? I dislike foil. I dislike foil, and they seem very heavy on the foil. As a creator, this is hell to photograph. Absolute hell. So I wish they'd do less foil. And while we're at it, can we stop with the 6 different types of foil? Can we just stick to gold or silver? Why do we then have to do bronze and then brush metal and gold and silver? And preferably silver, because silver is better than gold. Don't fight me on that. But yes, especially for text on boxes, or text on solid. Text on solid, they need to stop with the gold. Either do it black or white. Stop doing gold text on colored backgrounds. Thank you. All right, the third thing, and this is going to be annoying for a lot of people, but can we please have some tea or some other drink other than coffee? I hate coffee. I hate coffee. And it seems like 90% of the books that Happy Planner do have coffee stickers in them. I got nothing. I got nothing. It just, and here's the thing, I can cut around this bit, but sometimes you're not even able to. They're in the cup. They're in the cup. Yeah, but can we do less about coffee, please? Or just do a whole book of coffee so that people who love coffee can just buy a coffee book. But yeah, can we just do a cup? Just do a cup, and then I can decide whether I want it to be coffee or tea. Thank you. All right, so the fourth thing is that I wish the seasonal book was truly seasonal and not kind of centered around holidays. So, because here's the thing, New Year's, fair enough. Winter is seasonal. Winter is seasonal. I mean, this is going to be a shocker to some of you, maybe, but not everybody celebrates Christmas. And I wish there was more variety. You've got Christmas here. There's nothing there about the Jewish holidays. There's nothing about Kwanzaa. There's nothing about Yule. They're very, and this leads on to another point in a minute, but yeah, Thanksgiving, fall. There's nothing that says autumn. There's nothing that says autumn. Not everybody has a fall. In many places of the world, it's called autumn. So I wish there was more inclusivity, I guess is the word I'm looking for, in the seasonal books, which leads me on to number 5. All right, so one of the other things that I want to mention that I dislike about Happy Planner is the fact that they have a faith line, and I'm not dissing their faith line. What is annoying to me about their faith line is that they only have one faith. There's only one faith in that faith line, and that is Christianity. Yes, some of them are kind of broad scope and they're God, but quite a few of the things have Bible verses, Bible quotes, or something like that. And I wish they were a little bit more inclusive of other religions. There is more religions than Christianity, so can we please have a little bit more inclusivity of other faiths in their faith line? To call something a faith line and then overtly put Christian things in there and nothing else that is remotely faith-based just seems, well, it's frankly annoying for those of us that are from a different faith. So yes, I wish they would do more than just Christianity and the Bible for their faith line. I wish they would represent other faiths. So before we get too serious, yes, let's just acknowledge that for what it is. Their faith line currently as it stands is a Christianity line, and I wish that they would either call it something different, or my preferred method would be to include other faiths in that faith line so that it was a bit more broad in the scope of the faith that it's trying to portray. There's ways to portray faith without it being of a specific denomination. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It's not that I'm bashing the whole Christianity part of it. I absolutely want people to have their Christianity stickers and be able to plan their faith, but there are many of us who have other faiths that aren't represented, and I would like to see some representation of other faiths within the faith line. So can we either call the faith line what it is and call it Christianity, or include other faiths within and represent other faiths in the faith line? I hope that makes sense. It's really annoying to me that the monthly thing, the monthly calendar, starts on a Sunday, but the weekly one starts on a Monday. I love Monday starts. I love Monday starts because then I can have my little weekend banner. We can put all the weekend stuff all in one place. I can't do that here. And then when I look, if I get to the end of the month and I'm planning for this month and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, well, on this third day, okay, I've got something here that I need to put in. Okay, well, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday because they've started this on Sunday. Annoying as hell. Annoying as hell. And it drives me bonkers. To the point where I may be redating this in the future. Because I've made so many mistakes on my weeklies of putting them in the wrong days simply because this starts on a Sunday, but the weeks start on a Monday. Highly annoying. All right, so number 7, coincidentally, is to do with the number 7, and that is I wish that all of the to-do boxes, to-do strips, because it's the to-do strips, the to-do boxes, the check boxes, the checklists. Can we please do 7? Can we stop doing 6? Purely because if I wanted to use this as a habit tracker, a meal planner, or anything like that, I can't because there's only 6. If there was 7, I could use it to track something on the sidebar, to track something in the edge on a page somewhere. But because there's 6, I can't do that. And they do the same thing with the to-do strips. Those have got 8. Randomly, those have got 8. Those have got 5. Those have got 7. My God, they're a unicorn. 6. Just give us the opportunity to use these as something other than a checklist, that we could use it as a dual purpose. We could use it as a tracker. We could use it as menu planning. We could use it as the chore, gratitude list, anything. We could just, I'm not even asking for the days of the week. I'm just asking for more versatility in the checklist, that you at least do 7. And if you're not going to do 7, do 3. Do an odd number, because 6 is a design no. Just no. Can we please have 7? That's all I'm asking for in the to-do strips, in the check boxes, the checklists. 7. 7, 7, 7. All right, and then we come on to number 8. And I've mentioned this before in my videos, but I have an annoyance with Happy Planner, and it's these. It's the stickers with the white edge. It's the stickers with the white edge. And even more than that, it's stickers like this one that have no business even being a sticker. I could just buy sticker paper. I don't need you to give me white sticker paper. At least put lines on it. At least put a border on it. Put a border on it. Give me a box with a border. Give me something that I can put on that actually looks like a decorative sticker, not these white ones. Thank you very much. And while we're at it, can I have this on this side and this on this side so that it doubles up, so that it looks like that? Even if it just didn't have the corners, I'd be happy with that, just so that I've got something on the edges, because that drives me bonkers. Because then I can't just put the one sticker down. I have to put that on something to give it something on the edge on my page, because otherwise it just disappears. And otherwise, why are you just not giving me a thing that says noted? And it's not even just that one book, it's in a lot of books. And the major one is this one. These again. Can I just have a border around it? Can I just have a little border that goes all the way around it? Can you just take that all the way around? I got nothing. All right. I've no idea what we're up to. I think we're on number 9. And that is these that they've completely ruined. Have salon on them. Errands. What to wear. Market. Could they have just left them as they are? Not put the little banner on and then we just give us some princesses? Because I'm going to color that sucker in. Or what I've done is I've usually cut them off here and then just stuck them on the inside or the top of the box. No. Just no. No. Stop putting silly things on. Or at least put to do or something usable. Market. I can't even. Date night. Just give us the design. Don't put this silly little thing on it. On the same kind of vein is stuff like this. Just give us the little mandala and don't put this text around it. Don't put this text around it. Just give us the little mandala. Give us more little mandalas, because you could have put double the amount of little mandalas in there if you hadn't put the text on. Because I don't know that I'm going to go on vacation. And even if I did, here's another little bonus. Let's call this 9A. All of these say the same thing. So if I wanted to use the 4 blue ones that were on this page, they all say, don't forget. Change them up so that this one says vacation, this one says can't wait, this one says don't forget, and this one says note to self. Change them up. Just laziness in design. All right, so the next thing that is just more of a feeling. It's more of a feeling, and it's this. I get the premise, it's the happy planner. But does every sticker have to be today was great, today was awesome, I'm having the best day, or, make today amazing? I get if you're the kind of person that is putting the stickers in as the day is going, but I really feel that they're missing an opportunity for stickers that are not overly positive. Today was okay. Today was kind of meh. Wish today was better, or whatever, it's hard sometimes to plan when you're dealing with grief, when you're dealing with depression, when you're dealing with other things in your life that are not amazing, that are not happy. Because it's difficult. It's difficult to use these stickers sometimes when you're going through things that there's not a lot to smile about. I mean, that literally says there's so much to smile about. Sometimes that's not how you're feeling. And you need a sticker that represents that represents the tough times. You'll get through this. I just wish sometimes that they would put in stickers that were a little, it almost sometimes feels like a toxic positivity. Yeah, I just wish sometimes they were a little bit more down to earth. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe that. Just a little bit more down to earth with everyday things. Everything's rah-rah and cheerleady and, more things like this. It's okay to go slow. More things like that. More things like everything will be okay. Less about today was amazing. I can't tell you, I literally did a spread the other day, and every sticker that I picked up, I think 90% of them had the word today in some kind of today was good, to make today was amazing, make today great. Can we have something other than today was great? Even if it's just a quote, or even if it's just a decorative patterned box. So one of the other things that kind of bugs me about Happy Planner is the fact that a lot of the stickers have girlfriends, lunch with girlfriends, brunch with girlfriends, drinks with girlfriends, etc., 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 coffee with girlfriends, lunch date, da-da-da-da-da. Everything is centered around girlfriends. And again, it's a matter of inclusivity and representation. I wish they would be a little more inclusive to other people that maybe don't have a lot of girlfriends, or like me, who I have girlfriends, but I prefer to hang out with my guy friends. Like I'm a little bit of a tomboy in that sense. I have more in common with my guy friends than my girlfriends. So yes, I kind of wish that there was a little bit more representation again, I think it comes down to. So I wish they would branch out into more than just girlfriends. How about lunch with friends rather than girlfriends? How about coffee with friends rather than girlfriends? Because it narrows the scope down to one particular group of people, and I wish it was just a little bit broader. And that's honestly what I'm asking for in a lot of this, is just can we broaden our scope and include more people rather than just reduce it down into girlfriends? Can it be friends rather than girlfriends? Or how about just lunch or coffee or whatever? Like, just can we make it less specific and more open and inclusive? Just can we please be a little bit more inclusive? All right. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it gave you some food for thought. And I want you to let me know down below what you kind of love and what you don't like about Happy Planner. And go check out Rini's video. I will leave it below, and I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye.